Hi guys, I'm here with the wonderful and beloved
Avion Roe.
Slay. Okay, Avion Roe. Avion Roe. Yeah. You guys, I don't know if you know, but you're kind of like on this tour this summer, Warped Tour right now, 2016. How's it going?
It is a dream come true. We've actually done the tour 2 other times. The first show we ever played as a band was Noblesville, Indiana, on the Warped Tour. Yeah, in 2011. And it's the best fucking tour on the planet. We just love being here. There's so many bands that have influenced the music that we make, and it's the best way in the world to reach not only the fans that have helped us keep going as a band, but to reach new ones. So it's just a dream come true. We love it.
You guys released In Separation with Epitaph Records. How was the process of creating and releasing that work, and how do you think your fans have responded to it?
I think our process has been, I would say, pretty unorthodox compared to probably what I think other bands go through.
It's a little different.
It's a little different. We actually, we've been a band since 2011, and typically a band kind of goes into the studio for 1 to 3 months and writes an album and creates a sound for it, and they put it out and they tour to support it. For us, after we put out our first record and toured to support it, we decided to kind of almost take some time off, and we felt like we only had one more chance to grab the world's attention and to say something meaningful that hadn't been said before. So we took some time off. And how long did we take off?
Like 2 years.
Yeah, like 2 years to write the record. So I guess maybe we suck. Maybe other bands can do it in like 1 to 3 months, you know. But like we really took our time, and anyway, it worked out for us because here we are on the Vans Warped Tour, and the reception's been great. It's better than great. We have the best fans in the world who just, they're so passionate. I see people love other bands, and that's great. But the people that love our band love it to the core of themselves. They feel like they're a part of it with us, and we feel like they're a part of it with us. To the grave, I would say we have the best fans in the world. And yeah, I couldn't be happier with the way it's being received.
I really love your guys' aesthetic. Like, I was watching the other day, Sing Me to Sleep, that video. Oh my god, it's so symmetrical, and it's like black and white, and it's just like...
But it's like black and white, black and white, blah, blah, without being black and white. And that's it's crazy. It was all, the concept came from the brain of Raul Gonzo, who has done the Paris videos. That's how a lot of people know him.
Absolutely genius.
And he is just...
I was actually getting some major Paris vibes from that.
Yeah, he's just a visionary. He's incredible.
Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome. What would you say are the biggest musical influences for Avion Roe?
That's all. Honestly, our influences are kind of all over the place because, I mean, we grew up in the age where we all listened to The Used and Taking Back Sunday and Fall Out Boy, Yellow Card, Armor for Sleep. But, I mean, we also grew up and, a lot of us got into a bunch of different music. Like, I listened to a lot of hip-hop. You listen to a lot of pop music. And, actually, when we were writing the record, we were listening to so much Explosions in the Sky.
And I think lyrically, like, I love Nirvana and I love The Cure. I love how poetic Robert Smith always was. So,
But it's really cool to take all of those influences, even if they're not in the same genre, and kind of melt them all into one musical idea. I think we captured that.
I think the one thing that our band is really good at is when we listen to music, no matter what it is, we always try to pull something from that music that we are all could draw an inspiration from. Even if we don't like the song, there's always something in every song that you can relate to. And so we always
we're trying to find that moment where we're like, that worked right there. And why did it work? Can we do that? Can we make that our own? And that's a good point.
What is the best part about being on Warped Tour?
The fans, right?
The fans.
Just
Like,
getting
the
to make
overall environment of being around music all the time, like all day, every day, you eat, sleep, breathe music, playing shows, talking to fans, showing music to people that haven't heard of your band before, and that's just such a rewarding thing. And people are just like, oh, I love this, and you just be like, well, come and fit it. If you want to come see our band, we're like, well, I got to go see this band. We're like, well, you can make it work. That's the beauty of Warped Tour, just running around, finding new bands, seeing your favorite bands. It's just such a fun time.
I think also there's really no outcasts at Warped Tour. Everybody is here, whether they're a cook or a runner or a sound technician or the lead singer of a band. Everybody is here because they love music. You're here because you love music, you know what I mean? And that's a good environment to be in, where no one feels left out. Everyone feels like the popular kid, the cool kid. What a great environment to be in. So just being around that, and it's a great way to find new music.
It's awesome to be on a tour with bands that really don't sound anything like us either. Like, you've got pop music and metal music and pop punk and so many different genres, and what a lot of people don't see is it doesn't matter to anyone in any of the bands or backstage what kind of music you play. You end up just making friends with people who enjoy being around music, and that's
You know
kind of a
what?
beautiful thing.
You have to give credit to Kevin Lyman for, you know, there was I think a few years in the middle there where people were like, this isn't staying true to the punk roots of Warped Tour, and he I think had the, you know what I mean, he saw the big picture and saw if I can start bleeding in different genres, it opens up the, you know, the world, the country to new music. And I feel like at this point everyone's comfortable with the fact that there are pop bands on the band,
Exactly.
there are obviously there's metal on the tour, you know, there's things that wouldn't have maybe been at the first Warped Tour.
Yeah, it's just awesome to have a very eclectic sound, and everybody just kind of gets along with it. It's great.
You guys have a favorite song to perform live?
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Probably Sing Me to Sleep for all of us.
And it's, do you guys ever change your lyrics during live sets?
Not on purpose, but yes, all the time. Yeah.
Not on
I wasn't gonna throw it under the bus.
And the best is like when you see people singing along and you're like, fuck, what is the lyric? And I'll sing it wrong, and then they look at me like, wait, did I mess up or did you mess up? And like, I don't know. Not intentionally do I change the lyrics.
If you ever forget, you should just like, that thing they do,
Oh yeah.
wing it. Okay. What's the favorite place that you guys have performed at? Either on the show because of the crowd or just the location?
On this tour, we always love playing our hometown. We're from Dallas, Texas, and that's always a fun show for us. But Nashville was a really amazing show. So that was really fun. We love playing Pitt. We haven't gotten to play Pittsburgh yet.
Oh, that's coming up.
But it's coming up, and that's like our second home, so that's always fun too.
We're gonna do like a mini kind of little game thing. If that's all right with you guys. It's called This or That. I'm sure it's fairly straightforward. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys something, and then you just choose individually. All good, all good. Okay, so first one, live or acoustic?
Live.
Ooh, live acoustic.
Live acoustic.
I don't know. Live. I'd go live.
Reading or writing?
Writing.
Writing.
Reading.
Actual.
I'm
When
not
you
as-
think you know
I'm
your
not
friends.
as creative as the two of these guys, so I like to read and get my own interpretation from it.
While you're creative.
In a different way.
Breakdown or solo?
Wait, what was it?
Breakdown or solo? It depends on the band. I would go with
Yeah.
solo though.
Yeah.
Probably
I'd
solo.
have to say solo.
Solo.
This is kind of defining. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Star Wars,
Hands down.
That's not even a question.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're getting some looks.
Iron Man or Captain America?
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Captain America.
Did we just create a civil war on this couch right now?
Digital or physical?
Physical.
Physical.
We're all
All
old,
day.
so
Yeah.
Piercings or tattoos?
I've never had a piercing in my life, so tattoos.
yeah, I think everybody wears things differently. So I don't know. Even if someone doesn't either of those things,
I like both. You're just gonna cut the bits, yeah?
Donuts or waffles?
chicken
and waffles.
Yeah.
Say chicken and waffles.
Okay, and the last one, East Coast or West Coast?
Man, maybe the East Coast though.
I love
I-
the West.
I have a lot
I'm
of
from
family.
the East Coast.
I have
Said
a lot of
West
family
Coast.
from the East Coast, and I don't know. I spend more time over here than the West Coast, so.
Sorry we suck at this game.
There is no sucking, there's only unsucking.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, that's it. So thank you guys
Thank
for
you. This is
playing
good.
with me and doing a little interview. Adios.
Thank you.